Hello, welcome back to Baldur's Gate. I want to do something a bit differently this episode because everywhere I've gone so far, I've either can't cross a bridge, I've got the dragon, I've got that fight with the Gith, I think they're called, and then I've got up here with all the Gnolls, I believe they are, and yeah, it has not gone well. So we are going to probably venture out this way, I think. Unless I can, maybe I'll go down here. I feel like I've missed quite a bit. Well, I've only got 3 people, and I need, well, I should really try and find recruit a 4th party member. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Just check this dead hyena. Yeah, definitely not. Okay. Right. How do I even check my quests? Embrace your potential. Explore the powers, no. Find out more about the artifact. Defeat the goblins. Can't do that. Rescue the gnome. The deep gnome was killed. Quest completed. Companions. A starinid vampire. We woke up late last night and saw him bent over one of us, drinking their blood. We let him drink his fill to regain his strength. We promised to help Shadowheart find a way to alleviate her pain if we could. She appreciated this considerably. Continued travelling with Shadowheart. Continued travelling with Astarion. Search for survivors of the caravan. Search for the Grand Duke Raven Guard. Okay. Find the Goblin Priestess. We learned that a Goblin tribe is led by a priestess with powerful magic. Dealing with goblins is risky, but this might be one way to cure ourselves. Okay. Oh wow. So we told Nettie about the parasite. She seemed concerned and asked us to follow her to another room for treatment. Nettie tried to poison us, but we managed to talk her out of it. She let us go, but she made us promise to kill ourselves if we started to turn. Which is not going to happen. Resurrect anyone in your party. When a character performs an action that's true to their background, they gain experience points and receive inspiration. Inspiration may be spent to reroll an ability check. Okay. Fine. Let's go back to the Emerald Grove. So we're just going to do some chatting to people really. Just trying to find a 4th recruit. Let's go in here. Can sell some stuff while I'm here as well. Oh. Don't really know. So up here, I think a dead person was up here on the bridge.
You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now.
How about a little something to smooth things over?
It may have been unwise to reveal just how much gold you have on your person.
That crossbow looks amazing. I guess we're going to prison. This is definitely not how I wanted this episode to start. Where's the rest of my party? Oh wait, oh they haven't been arrested.
Onward, ever onward. I'd better do the talking.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin.
I'm sorry to disappoint.
Hells, I didn't mean it that way. Halsin's important, but you're the first bit of good faith we've had since he left. Keep your wits about you. Things are tense with the druids here. Never ends.
Okay, so let's go to the jail. God, what? Why me? Why me? What have I done? Am I going the right way? This way. I will be back. God, have I not? Have I missed this place? Have I missed this place?
Use the target practice. Worth a try.
Someone there? Watch the shadows. Should be easy.
How do I get him out?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay, please. Oh, thank God. So when it says I use the Thieves' tools, oh, where's all my stuff gone? Hey, Daddy's back. You've committed enough crimes to become a fugitive from the law. Nearby guards will do their best to bring you to justice, but your notoriety will eventually pass after short resting. Guess we're short resting.
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
Is that what it said?
Can't risk being in open view. Oh, no traps, please.
Can I even use it? Where's my axe? Oh yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I can... Perfect. What are these rings for? Probably nothing. I just need to find out. Tutorials. If you're in prison for criminal activity, your items and equipment will be confiscated by guards and kept under lock and key. If you want your freedom back, you need to muster all your wiles and take it. Your actions most definitely have consequences. Okay. But what did it? I need to remember what it says. I might just risk it. Oh, herbalism. Let's do some of this. Can't do that. Where's my other sublime? Not that. Oh, autumn. Okay. A spellcaster cannot maintain their spell. It is about as useful as a chocolate kettle. Greater potion. Pepperful potion. Any salt. Okay. Shift C.
Best be on my way.
Alright. Go back to town and sell some stuff.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
And let me see your wares. Nice. Oh, that's better, isn't it? That's 100.
Don't you like it? I know you have it.
Touch me and bite your fingers off.
That's rare though, isn't it? That jolt, that electric blood might be pretty good. For that, give you that. 14, 13, 12. Hand crossbow.
Die if I met Leroic and reeking of this place.
T.
Never get the smell out of my
Mobile. After using dash or disengage this turn, you can make a ranged attack as a bonus action. And piercing shot.
Get back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it. How stupid are you?
I'm not going to do that just yet. I don't need the spear. I don't need the bottle. I don't. Arrows. Don't need that. Don't really. Will he take a severed leg? Don't need the water.
Don't be grumpy, Roland.
Dagger you can have.
I am not grumpy. Scowl on your face to fight the troll. I know you have.
You're an idiot.
Touch me and I'll
I don't wanna.
bite your fingers off. I will.
Okay, guess. Take the bedroll. Where's my provisions? I don't want all of it. Is it shift click? Yeah. Would you like 79? Yep.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Leave.
I already told
Depends.
you I don't
How many
have
people
it.
are dumb enough to ask?
How stupid are you?
Where's that shouting? Dennis. What's he got to say?
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
All you did was stand up for your crew. I respect that.
Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here, and losing track of the bloody druid.
Who's the druid you lost track of?
Alcin. He's a leader around these parts. Or was. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Can I have a look at that contract?
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Any idea where the relic actually is?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
And I'll meet you there.
Butcher.
Don't you lie to me, boy. I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will.
Is there another way? Oh, Jay. Find the Night Song. One of the adventurers investigate the temple has a map leading to the Night Song. However, he was killed by goblins at the temple. Oh my god, I need to go there.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask? And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Don't mind me, I was just passing through.
No bother. We're just daydreaming anyhow.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
I'll be seeking the warmth of the Elf Song Tavern.
I think I've heard of that place. Something about a stuffed dragon's head in one of the dining rooms. It's settled, Dennis. You, me, and the Elf Song Tavern, first thing when we arrive. If we see you there, we'll get you a pint. For your finder's fee.
I'll see you there, lass.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will.
Is that over here? Yeah.
Got a long road ahead.
I'll talk to the guards at Baldur's Gate. I speak their language.
I love that you were a caravan escort for 2 days.
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
Nah, mate. Don't you dare lay a finger on that child.
You threatening me?
You're the one making threats to a child. Pull yourself together. Good old guidance. Please be. Oh, +4, yes.
You don't understand. The kid stole my locket. He... Oh, the hell's with this? These little
devils get away with everything because of coddling bastards like you.
Hey.
You'll get yours someday. I hope I get to see it.
Maybe you will, but personally, I doubt it. See you around.
I'll talk to him.
Thanks to you, that kid is my locket. My mum gave that to me on her deathbed. Get out of my face. Got nothing to say to you.
Can I get it back? No, I want to get it back. I'll help ya.
That kid stole the one thing that means anything to me. Get out of my face. Got nothing to say to you.
Alright. I wonder if I can get it back. I feel bad.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveller. Don't be the cause of more.
Where's he gone?
Children!
Wyll's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Waukeen's rest, then Florick's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells. Older Ravengard's been taken.
You must... Yes, Drow set fire to the inn and stole away with the Duke.
Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety. You see, Grand Duke Ravengard is my father. I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him.
It's acting like I've spoken to this man before. Curious. I've heard Duke Ravengard's son left the city.
You heard right. My father and I were close once upon a time, until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate. Such a rift isn't so easily mended. But it's not so wide that I'd let my own father suffer at his captor's hands.
I'm not going to say that because it sounds weird. We have just met. What do you think the Drow want with your father?
I've been asking myself the same question. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction.
Oh God.
His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
Let's talk about something else.
I'm all for it.
I'd like you to join me.
That's the spirit.
I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
Let's level him up. Oh, he's a warlock. Spells. Burning Hands, Charm Person, Command, Expeditious Retreat, Hellish Rebuke, Hex, Protection from Good and Evil, Witch Bolt. Okay, so 3d6 fire damage. Each flammable target is hit with 3 to 18 fire damage. Targets still take half damage. Charm Person, command a creature to flee. No. Expeditious Retreat. Gain dash immediately and add a bonus action on each of your turns until this spell ends. Hellish Rebuke. React to your next attack with flames that deal 2 to 20 fire damage. Hex. Make your attack deal an additional 1 to 6 necrotic damage to the target and give Damage to the target and give it disadvantage on an ability of your choosing. If the target dies before the spell ends, you can hex a new creature without expending a spell slot. Protect an ally against the attacks of powers of aberrations, celestials, elements, fays, fiends, and undead. The target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them, and then when these creatures attack, they have disadvantage. Link yourself to a target with a bolt of lightning, deal an additional 1 to 12 damage each turn by activating it. Link yourself to a target with a bolt of lightning. Okay. Choose a spell you know from this below. Spell requires spell, so do require spell slot. Let's do Burning Hands. Eldritch. In your study of occult lore, you have unearthed eldritch invocations, fragments of forbidden knowledge that imbue you with an abiding magical prowess. Antagonizing Blast. When you cast Eldritch Blast, add Charisma modifier to the damage it deals, unless it is negative. Armor of Shadows. Oh, that's good. So it's +3. You can cast Mage Armor on yourself at will without expending a spell slot. Book of Animals. You invoke your patron's Bewitching Charm. You gain proficiency in Deception and Persuasion. Devil's Sight. You can see normally in darkness. Fiendish Figure. Cast False Life. You can cast Disguise Stealth at will without expending a spell slot. You learn how to cast One with Shadows. When you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push your creature up to 4.5 meters away from you. Fee for the 5 Fates. Once per long rest, you can cast Bane using a Warlock spell slot. Bane targets up to 3 creatures. They receive a 1d4 penalty to attack rolls and saving throws. Maybe that one. I don't know. Even that one could come in handy. I might try this one. Gain 5 temporary hit points and deal 5 cold damage to any creature that hits you. Arms of Hadar. On save, alright, 2d6 necrotic damage. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What spells does he have? So he's got those 2 spells, Eldritch Blast and Blade Ward. We're doing that one, weren't we? And then we were doing Antagonizing Blast and Fee for 5 Fates. And we'll change this one. This one? Okay. Level 3. It's good they level up with you. Do an additional spell. Blindness, Cloud of Daggers. Conjure a cloud of spinning daggers that attack anyone inside. Crown of Madness. Instill madness in a humanoid enemy, making them attack the creature closest to them other than you, even if it's allied. Create a dark shroud that heavily obscures and blinds creatures within. Creatures cannot make range attacks. Enthrall. Reduce a creature's peripheral vision and make it look at you. Hold Person. Hold an enemy still. A humanoid enemy still. Okay. Invisibility. Mirror Image. Create 3 illusory duplicates of yourself that distract attackers. Each duplicate increases your armor class by 3. Oh wow. Okay, that's cool. Misty Step. Surrounded by silver mesh, you teleport to an unoccupied space you can see. That'd be good. Ray of Enfeeblement. Weaken a foe. They deal half damage with weapon attack using strength. Oh, Scorching Ray. Wow. Hell, 3 rays of fire. Each ray deals 2 to 12 damage. Damages all nearby creatures and objects. Creatures made of inorganic materials such as stone have disadvantage on their saving throw. So that's incredible. We'll do the Shatter, I think. Pact Boon. Gain the service of a familiar, a face spirit that takes a form of your choosing. This can be an animal, imp, or quasit. You can summon a pact weapon or bind the one you are wielding, making it magical. Pact weapons use a wielder's spellcasting ability modifier instead of strength or dexterity. Pact of the Time. Your patrons grant you a grimoire called the Book of Shadows, which allows you to cast guidance, vicious mockery. Maybe that one? I'll try to do this one, and we have like... Vicious Mockery. Insulting creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll. Thorn Whip. Find Familiar. Find Familiar Imp. Okay. Oh, wow, that looks cool. Pact of the Blade. Summon a weapon to your hand. It uses the wielder's spellcasting ability. You are proficient with this weapon. You can only have one at a time, and a weapon disappears if you're more than 1.5 meters away from it for more than 10 rounds. Bind to your main hand weapon. Its damage becomes magical. You cannot drop or throw it, and you become proficient with it if you weren't already. Until long rest. I might do this one. No. Let's do that one. Okay. So what's he got? A rapier. How do I see his proficiencies? Was proficient following armors. He can do light armors and shields. Okay. Let's give him this, because why not? Potion. Yeah, that's fine. So I've got Wyll. Let's speak to Asherak.
True. Thanks for spending time with the kids. I just wish... Well, thanks.
It's alright, mate.
Step, Harry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing.
Interesting technique. Having some trouble?
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
Call that a sword? Am I as him. Let's see. Oh, perfect. Critical success.
I'll try and brace them better. Like so. Step, brace, parry, swing. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
One last thing, don't shout out your moves like that. One last thing, don't shout out your moves like that. Spoils the surprise for your foe.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
Keep training in time, you'll make short work of any goblins.
Hopefully it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Still alive, so that's progress. Looking ahead. Never wanted the easy path.
You say that like you're looking forward to it.
So that's good.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
What are you saying, Seth?
We could help each other, fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
It ain't fair, love. What have you got, mate?
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
Okay.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us. No one
Right.
does.
Where am I gonna go? Go around. So nothing's in there. I can go this way. See what's up here. Let's save actually. Oh, I didn't even press anything. Seems safe.
No time to rest. Is someone singing?
It's beautiful.
Oh God. Polished dagger.
Found a bag of holding.
Pile of bones. Some gold. Pile of bones. A candle, no thank you. That's a little bastard that stole the amulet, alright. I've got you now, lad. Investigate the beach. Help the child. We discovered a tiefling child in a strange trance. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sneak. If I hit shift C.
Such a pretty song.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Shh. Listen.
I don't think that is the kid, is it? Listen quietly.
A sweet melody beckons you. It vibrates with magic. A harpy's charm.
Wisdom. Struggle against music's pull. Maybe next time, Harpy.
Yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
Get back! It's a trick!
No. It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
What you doing, lad? Okay, so first things first.
Let's go.
Oh, there's 3 of them. Nice. Wait, am I?
What happened?
Jesus Christ. So we will. So we got 3. Damn.
Coming through.
What happened?
Buy them. Was saved. Oh, sugar. What if I can just shove him? No. Okay. Oh, because I'm in water, isn't it? Saves. Who's next? You're stunned. Don't know why I did that. Blade ward, take only half the damage. Oh, I didn't do it. Oh.
No choice but to keep going.
85. Oh, what? Let's go this way. AT, come on, mate. Oh my god.
Foul Wyll charlatan! Your tricks will cost you.
Rich.
Good. Take that. Weakening strike. Oh no no no! Oh. Peasant? No, let's do a. Oh my god!
Can't stay idle.
Five. Alright. Okay, good.
On the victor's path.
Let's do. What shatter? Outrageous. Good.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Let's lacerate him. Nice, he's bleeding, so he's dead.
Are they gone?
They're gone. Oh. Wait, what? Why can't I talk to him? Okay, they're gone. Are you alright?
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know.
Take a deep breath, deep and slow. You're safe now.
That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing. I need to get back. Mole will be so mad. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me.
We will do that.
Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Thanks for the tip.
Can't give up now.
Take the gold.
What's inside?
So happy there's nothing in there.
Light on my feet.
Anything good around here?
Let's have a look.
A wooden chest. Oh, 47 gold. Yes, please. Okay. I think this would just be another way around, wouldn't it? Is that a joke?
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
I'm sorry, Miriam. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've written. A lot has happened. First, some good news. Maggie Two Fingers won't be bothering you anymore. I paid her back in full. I'm sorry. She should never have got your name in the first place. Now for the bad news. My love, I'm not coming home. Not for a while at least. The money came from a mercenary group, probably best I don't give their name, and I agreed to a couple of jobs in Icewind Dale in return. They paid me up front because, God, it's strange to write, because I needed a warlock. They needed me. I took the deal that can be offered. I'm not going to say I had no choice because that would be a lie, but I don't regret it. I'm a new man. I feel strong for the first time in my life. Aside from being awoken in the middle of the night by the smell of sulphur, he likes to drop by to see how everything is going. I have no complaints. If you don't reply to this letter, I understand, and if you don't want me to come back at all, well, I understand that too. I love you, Miriam, and I want you to be happy, even if it's not with me, Edmund. Ooh, ring of colour spray. When the light hits, it's just so. That's cool. Supplies. Oh, great. That was. I've got a heavy crossbow as well. Oh no. Obviously, one idiot. I might give my colour spray ring to. What does colour spray do? Blinds a creature up to a combined 33 hit points. 1 turn, 5. Yes, so it's not worth me having it. Right, let's go back to base because we are. Yes.
Very well.
There you are. I was just thinking about you. And that delicious moment we shared.
You want some more blood? The moment when you bit me?
The very same. I've had this condition for 2 centuries, but truth be told, you were my first. In all these years, I've only ever fed on beasts. Drinking the blood of thinking creatures is a different thing entirely. You were delectable. And now I can't help but wonder how the others taste.
They might not be as open to the idea as I was.
Alas. It doesn't hurt to ponder the question, though. Take Wyll, for example. A man of the people. Very palatable. Like a sweet cider, but Shadowheart. I have no idea. How do you think our little enigma...
Well, why don't you ask her? Something that could lay you out. Calishite absinthe, maybe.
Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced.
Could I convince you to kill someone less useful?
No one's getting killed, I swear. We're just two friends talking. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be?
If I had to, Shadowheart. I think I'm gonna get a bit too comfortable.
A fine choice. She is enticing. Although, the more I think on it, the hungrier I get. I better go find something I can actually get my teeth into.
I think so. Not me. Good hunting.
There's nothing that tasty lurking out in the woods, but I'll make do. Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams. The Shadowheart's over there. Let's speak to Wyll.
The goblins still infest the roads. As long as their leaders live, Zevlor's people are trapped.
I've noticed your stone eye. Did you lose it in battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
I'd like to talk about something else.
By all means.
Why are all the characters
Anything more
so
we should
good?
discuss?
What was it like, being the son of a Grand Duke?
Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Baldur and stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance.
Courtly dance? I'd love to see a demonstration.
It's been a badger's age since I've twinkled my toes. A drunk ogre could put on a better show.
You dance like a drunk ogre? That sounds hilarious. Count me in.
Well, give it some time. Develop a bond and maybe I'll show you a move or two. I promise, clumsy oath is well within my repertoire.
Nice. I like this guy. What do you make of Raphael?
He brings to mind a story. The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil So the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think?
With the right teacher, yes. What are your thoughts on the devil, Wyll?
Refuse him, no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost will be too great.
Don't worry, I have no interest in the devil's deal.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with, and then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Okay. I think that's got something to do with his eye. How does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the hells?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it, and she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
Who is this source of yours?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Fine, let's move on to other matters.
All right. Anything more we should discuss?
Go on then. Tell me, Wyll, how did you come to be the Blade of the Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. After my exile, I was hunting near the Cloakwood. I heard a child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
That could be finer than saving a life. Ever became the boy I want? No. That could be finer than saving a life. You must have felt proud.
Proud?
Oh.
No. Angry.
He
Angry
approved
at the
though.
monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded.
It's nice to finally put a face to the name.
And it's nice to meet someone of your talents.
And during
Having
my
a
camp of no
wriggling
less.
in my skull didn't instill much confidence in the days ahead. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting.
I'd like you to wait in the camp for now. Leave. Let's have a little slip. Little sleepy boos. Cool. Let's leave. Actually, I think we shall leave it here for now. It's been, I think I've been playing for over an hour. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.